So this is the carousel after I spray painted it. And I did the top and the bottom and everywhere. And it's pretty good. I didn't get inside the little slots, but that's okay because once the ink pads are in there, it won't really show. So now you can see it comes apart. And to keep this together, I used to put tape all along the side here to hold it together, but it's a little unsightly. So I'm going to try to use some hot glue to glue everything together. And you won't be able to pick it up that way. You couldn't do it with the tape either. It's too heavy. But it holds it together nicely so that the individual ink pods, I'll call them, holders, won't come apart like this. So I will show you that in a second. All right, so now I've got my camera on my video capture device. I'm going to put my craft sheet out so if I spill any hot glue, it doesn't ruin my Versamats, because the Versamats will melt. Now this is the little glue gun I have. It's a Sure Bonder and it is cordless, so I can take it off and there's no cord. I like it. It's a fine tip as well. It is hot glue though. It is only the high temp, not the low temp. I have many glue guns, but I like this one because it doesn't have the cord attached. So I'm going to bring my base in, and this is the first one. Now they have little feet here, so you want to make sure that you know where they're going to be centered there to stay. Okay, so I'm going to add some hot glue, and I don't have to have a lot. And this has been heating on my glue gun for a little bit here, so it's pretty hot. Sorry, I don't know if I had that on frame, so we'll just add a little more here because it was a little while. So you're gonna stick it down on there and just press it in. And I use, like, some of the sides may have had defects from the painting, so I try to use the best side. So I'm going to just add some more hot glue on all these. And then where it's going to attach is going to be the back. So I'm just going to add a little bit here and there so that it will stick there to the other little pod and press them together. And it gives you just a little bit of wiggle time. And now you can see it's pretty secure. So I'm going to continue to do that for the rest of them. Okay, so I don't have a very good view, but I have it all together, and I do have to say that I had to take a couple of them apart because the top wouldn't fit on because it wasn't precisely aligned. So if you do something like this, make sure your pieces are aligned correctly before the glue dries. It gets hard. Ugh. So the next thing I'm going to do is I printed out the color sheets of the cardstock from the Close to My Heart catalog. And I'm going to take a piece of cardstock. And this is 8.5 by 11. And I line it up here. And I'm going to mark, I already have, you can see, where the slots are for the ink pads. Then I'm going to cut these up, and I already had some cut up somewhere to show you, but they got moved when I was, oh, here they are. I cut them up, and I'm going to put them on this paper where the ink pad's going to be. And I'll probably do them by color family as they are in the catalog. But I have a lot of retired ink pads that are going to go in this display so that I use them as well and have them readily available, because I find if I have them stored somewhere else that's not easily available to me, I don't use them. So I'm going to make sure that I put them in this tower so that I have them readily at my hands and I can use them. And then I also have one that I made that I will use for crops, so I can take it, and it only has 4. This has 6. So I will come back and show you what that looks like. And after I get these lined up, what I'll do is I'll cut it down and then put a line of double-sided adhesive on the back. That way I can take it off and rearrange it as I see fit in the future. Okay, so now what I've done is I took all those pieces and cut them out and layered them according to where the slots are for the ink pads. And I'm going to continue to do that for the 4 sides of the tower and using the other ones that I have. And then I'll trim it out with my big trimmer, and then I can put it on my ink pad tower.